we know Michigan and Wisconsin, two states that Trump flipped in 2016 but lost in 2020, they're going to be in play in November. But how about this one? Florida. Trump won his home state the last two times and had largely been viewed as a big stretch for President Biden. But now the Biden campaign says it sees an opening in the Sunshine State, now that the state Supreme Court has cleared the way for abortion to be on the ballot there in November. Brad, you know that state well. You worked there and polled there and et cetera. Waste of time, waste of money, in your view, or is it worth it for the Biden campaign to say, you know what, we got to invest a little?
It depends on what type of investments we're talking about. If it's a true commitment to be there for the long term and to work with the state party to really develop a organization that can register and turn out votes for the long term, then absolutely that investment is needed in Florida. It is political malpractice to write off a state that large with that many electoral votes. But secondly, like, the abortion issue is going to be critically helpful for the president there, because what I do think is, as we all know, President Trump's base is lock solid with him. They're going to turn out no matter what. Right now, the President Biden's base is, split a little bit, particularly with the issue of Israel. But abortion will unite and get rid of the enthusiasm gap. It now comes down to swing voters in the I-4 corridor, and that's where the real battle will be.
Here are the numbers right now. The polling averages Trump at basically 50%, President Biden behind him, I don't know, some 12, 13 points. You used to work for Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy. Yep. Show the tweet if we can real quick, because she basically said, you know what? The Democrats messed up by not having a primary in the state of Florida and now trying to compete in Florida. Is she right there about your party?
Absolutely. I completely agree with my former boss here. And I think the biggest concern with canceling this primary was that when you turn out and vote in a primary in Florida, when you turn out and vote, you are automatically sent votes by mail, like mail ballots on the next, I think, 2 or 3 elections. And so by not turning out your base in the primary, they're not being automatically mailed a vote-by-mail ballot in November. So now they have to go out and do a whole other effort to get Democrats to request a ballot and then get them to get the ballot and then fill out the ballot and then send it in.
Got it. Going to Congresswoman Lois Frankel here in a second. But first, before we do, Mulvaney, real quick, you think it's a waste of time for Democrats to go down this road or no?
Yeah, probably. Look, everybody knows, everybody will agree on this panel that the most important asset that a candidate has is time, whether you're a president or you want to be the president or you're running for any particular office. Back in 2020, I remember in the summertime, Democrats said, oh, my goodness, we think Texas might be in play. And I remember writing a piece that said, I'll believe that when I see Joe Biden go to Texas. And Joe Biden never went to Texas. If Joe Biden starts going to Florida, I'll believe one of these press releases. If they actually start buying tens of millions of dollars of television, I might believe it. But until then, I think it's just a shot across the bow.
All right, come on in, Congresswoman Lois Frankel. As I mentioned, Democratic Congresswoman from the state of Florida. Nice to talk to you again, Congresswoman. Thanks for being back with us here on the Hill. Appreciate it. Is Joe Biden going to win your home state?
We're going to give it a try. I'll tell you what, Donald Trump has set up a situation here where you're going to see Democrats, actually all pro-choice people, are going to flood the polls in November because the Florida Supreme Court just put into effect one of the most devastating restricted abortion bans in the country. It's going to affect thousands and thousands of Floridians, and we are fired up.
You just heard Mick. You just heard Brad on your side of the aisles. Mick's point was if the candidate, and he's a former chief of staff, he would know that if the president goes there, then they're serious. So is it just lip service from the Biden campaign until he actually shows up, until they actually start putting money forward and time and resources?
Well, I'll tell you what, whether Biden is here once, twice, 100 times, I can tell you what, the women of the state are going to be here because we're going to get out and vote, and our votes will be for Biden. We know that Donald Trump put in place a Supreme Court that has really given this devastating blow to us by the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And so we're going to be fighting back for our rights. And I believe that the Biden team is serious now, and they're going to be taking a look and see what's happening as we go along.
Okay. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.